Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, I already done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Some days y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's snow, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, done. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paul Brown Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up the week on a Monday night. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
I got a bunch of fucking young bums. We about to get it, though. I'm excited about this season.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. They'll set up a throw. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 57 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
To return it, Darius Phillips. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own. On 29-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Burrow will throw. This one hauled in by Sample. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Why was my man just standing there like dumbfounded? No, sir, get that shit together. We want them picks.
16-yard pickup there.
Fucking Greedy just sitting there looking stupid. Fuck is you doing?
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Their 48-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Burrow going to get this out to Boyd on the perimeter. And they'll get him
These
down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. His throw incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact.
Time that bum-ass nigga play some fucking defense.
Strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. The 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Let the dogs out.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Browns 7. Bengals
Outside.
7.
Go outside.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. A run for Nick Chubb.
Man, he is not doing what I need him to do.
Yard up to the 43.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line. And he continues into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now Joe Mixon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Jet sweep, Boyd with it. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big, or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Now Landry. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So he's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd and 3. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards there, a big one.
And the Browns first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. Now Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5.
Nick Chubb.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Second and 5. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
the pass.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. They'll drop the throw. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Now 4th down.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they'll have it
late hit on the quarterback
before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, Phillips. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll throw from the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
What the fuck?
They find some open field
What
here.
the fuck?
Work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Open man is Ross, complete.
Shit, I had a
and he's
pick.
able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now they run with Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Once again, they run with Mixon.
Them niggas ain't gonna cover nobody in the middle.
First down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
What is up with these missed tackles?
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 27. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And now they will throw it with Burrow, escaping the pressure right. This will be
Got
caught
to be
inside the
shitting
10.
me.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow, eluding the pressure right. Now Burrow loses the football. And this is picked up, and I do believe
What
this is
the
a
fuck?
safety. It is. It's a safety. How about
Man, this
that
game
for
is
wacky?
wild, bro.
I know I'm supposed to really
You don't get no points for that shit.
on you for this one.
Look at this shit.
Well, what I was going to ask you, in these situations, shouldn't these guys just dive on the football around the goal line rather than try to make
Hey,
it?
bro, that's gay, bro.
That's what they're taught, but sometimes
They did me dirty. They gave you a point.
sometimes that heroic stuff comes to the front when you really don't need it.
This is taken around the 12.
That is fucked up. What the fuck? Fucking up my shutout. Not saying I was gonna get it, but damn, I'm playing for it. Shit. That's fucked up. I'm sick of this Madden, man.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult.
Oh, that's supposed to have been a pick.
On this drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they get him down.
Man, that nigga Greedy Williams can't cover nobody.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield.
He can't cover shit.
And then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Burrow. Got an open man. It's C.J. Uzomah. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Okay, just like that, just like that. Mark 20, Mark 20, Mark 20.
Now a 1st carry.
These
for
niggas
Giovanni
is
Bernard.
really not fucking
And down inside the
doing
15,
nothing up the
he
middle.
goes.
Sorry, you can't do nothing with the folks.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Oh, there's 2 linebackers right there, trust.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
I seen that corny shit too. And Tyler Bull's slow as fuck.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. There you go, Charles. His 1st touchdown pass in the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his 1st touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Browns 14, Bengals 9.
scam in the world, bro. They let you win because you got a fucking safety out the fucking gay and shit. This shit gay as hell. And we in Cincinnati too.
Carries into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. 50, click. Watch your slip. Look at me. Zipper. 57.
Minshew quickly completing it out wide. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They run it again with Chubb. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
You got to put it in. Okay.
They'll look to throw. That's out to Chubb, complete. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Now all I gotta do is tell them to put an application in. They have. I mean, I think the union rate probably go up over there, so they might be like, I don't know, it might be 21, 22, I don't know for a labor. 31 for an operator. Nah, the hotel, everything paid for.
They'll run with Chubb, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And now this
go into your check.
They don't get in your pocket, go in your check. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left, and then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
All right, shit, man. I ain't worried about that, bro. Man, niggas don't do no work at DC for real, man. Niggas, shit. Yeah, no question. Yeah.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll try again with Chubb. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position.
Oh, we're not about to guard the run and think you ain't going to run it.
Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
On the return, Phillips. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Pride ain't give you a fucking pick. You know how Madden do.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, flying like dragon.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't call illegal contact.
He was looking for John.
Man, I bumped that nigga by accident.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds.
Bogging, bro. Get a fucking pressure. Get me some pressure.
Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's
fucking pressure.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mixon.
Come on.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
3-yard line.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Chubb on first down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And again, it's Chubb. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Tonight's final score.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Cleveland, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here on a Monday night. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.